Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into intractable. 13 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Recalcitrant, which means having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. Recalcitrant. For example, a class of recalcitrant 15-year-olds. Number 2. Stiff-necked, which means haughty and stubborn. Stiff-necked. For example, he was stiff-necked and argumentative. Number 3. Refractory, which means stubborn or unmanageable. Refractory. For example, his refractory pony. Number 4. Inflexible, which means unwilling to change or compromise. Inflexible. For example, the committee's inflexible attitude. Number 5. Difficult, which means awkward. Difficult. For example, the office manager was a difficult man. Number 6. Stubborn, which means having or showing dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reasons to do so. Stubborn. For example, a stubborn refusal to learn from experience. Number 7. Willful, which means having or showing a stubborn and determined intention to do as one wants, regardless of the consequences. Willful. For example, a spoiled and willful child. Number 8. Disobedient, which means refusing to obey rules or someone in authority. Disobedient. For example, the slave masters punished anyone who became disobedient. Number 9. Obdurate, which means stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or course of action. Obdurate. For example, I argued with him but he was obdurate. Number 10. Uncompromising, which means harsh or relentless. Uncompromising. For example, the uncompromising ugliness of the era's buildings. Number 11. Obstinate, which means stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action, despite attempts to persuade one to do so. Obstinate. For example, her obstinate determination to pursue a career in radio. Number 12. Perverse. Which means showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable. Perverse. For example, he is being deliberately perverse. Number 13. Pig-headed. Which means stupidly obstinate. Pig-headed. For example, I was too pig-headed to listen. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button.